Hello everyone, welcome back to Sluglady Plays, and welcome back to the Blackwell Deception. We have just finished talking to Ken Sharp. Let's just talk to Joey.
Got a sec?
Yeah?
Because I think we have enough to save Tiffany now. I think Turtle Dove was the big clue.
An
so.
office in Midtown. Ken Sharp must do pretty well for himself.
That means something, does it?
For some people. An office in
That-
For some. Ken's nice and all, but I don't get what Tiffany saw in him.
Love's a fickle thing. Couldn't even begin to understand it.
So STP stands for Sterling Temp Placements. I love this phone.
Oh, maybe I should work with your phone from now on.
So what do you make of Tiffany?
Bit of a sad sack, if you ask me. She's been hit hard by something. We just gotta sort out what.
And we have. Alright.
That's all for now.
Yeah,
Switch over to Joey.
let's
Dr.
talk.
Rosa.
Yes?
Pretty swanky hallway. They must entertain a lot.
What makes you say that?
You decorate a place this nice, you want it to be seen.
There's one plant. You talking about the flippin' lights?
Pretty
What make
You So Tiff's in love. That explains why her spook is sticking around.
love can do that?
Love and death, Red. There are no rules for either of them.
Oh boy. Joey's such a romantic.
I guess Tiffany worked with the Sterling Temp Agency.
Seems like it.
Something isn't right about that Walters spook.
What do you mean?
She sounds like she's given up on life, but for some reason she's sticking around. Something's got its claws into her.
I wonder who that might be. Oh. Almost exited the game. Okay, so.
All right.
Sure.
Alright, let's get out of here. It's nice that I can leave either as Joey or Rosa now, and the other just and one just follows the other. Alright, Joey. Time to talk to Tiffany.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello again.
What?
Look, you're gonna have to face facts. Ken is through with you.
You're lying. Deep down, he still loves me. He just can't admit it.
He told me himself.
I don't believe you.
Turtle Dove.
You called
Yes.
Ken your turtle dove, right?
That's private. How did you know about that?
He told me himself. All this mooning, he thinks it's pathetic.
What?
It's over, kid. You want my advice? Forget about him and get on with your... Well, you need to get over him is all I'm saying.
No. I need to hear it from him. Just one more time. From him.
Hey, wait a sec.
Let me guess. That was Tiffany.
Why didn't you stop her?
Because I can't touch ghosts?
Right, forget it. Let's just get after her.
Sharp.
Come on in.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
Before that, I just want to see if I can send Joey in first and...
Ken?
Nope, they're both
Come on
going
in.
in. But she is trying to get his attention.
So you're through with Tiffany completely?
Yes. I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life. What a total embarrassment she was.
Okay, I don't know why that didn't trigger the next cutscene. happened the first time that I tried playing this scene, but okay.
So you're through with Tiffany completely.
Yes. Like I told you, I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life.
What?
What a total embarrassment she was.
Embarrassment? Ken, you don't mean that.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. With that squeaky, lovey-dovey voice and the way she'd throw herself at me in public,
I thought you liked it.
you'd think a guy would like that kind of attention, but she was so needy and desperate about it.
Desperate? I was not desperate. It was fate.
She said we were destined to be together, that it was fate.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. We're supposed to be together. Gavin said so.
I don't know why I didn't end it right then and there, but like an idiot, I just kept being reeled back in.
I gave up everything for you. I gave up my life for you.
She thought I'd give up my entire life for her, but that was crazy. I only hope she found some happiness before she died.
Died? Died? Am I dead to you? Is that it? I can't even look at you. I've got to get out of here. I need air.
Whoa, did you feel that? Feels like the AC kicked in. Anyway, take my advice. You meet a guy you like, don't smother him. He'll just run away.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, I think that's everything. Thanks again, Ken.
Sure. You know, feels kind of good to talk about it. And I hope you'll be discreet about it.
Don't worry.
Yeah, we have more important things to do than worry about your marriage problems. Okay, let's talk to Tiffany.
I am not walking down 33 flights of stairs.
That is not what I meant to click on.
Tiffany?
You think I'm pathetic, don't you?
Oh no, not at all.
I do. Why did I act like such a love-struck little girl?
I don't know. We all act stupid sometimes.
Not like this. I couldn't stop myself. Why? Just because Gavin said we should be together?
Gavin, is that the psychic who told you to stick with Ken?
Yeah, and I believed every last word. Why would I believe something so stupid? Ken was all I thought about. When he told me it was over, I was just angry I couldn't be with him. Gavin told me not to worry, that it was destiny, that we'd be together. It took me over. I wouldn't get out of bed. I just stopped.
I'm sorry.
I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Like this.
Hey Tiff, I got something for you.
What is it?
It's something to help you on your way.
Just 1 minute. Look at him, working at his desk like nothing's happened. I'm ready. It feels good. The light, I mean. It feels good.
Just head towards it. That's all you need to do.
It feels like Gavin. Isn't that strange? Believing his words, accepting the lie, it felt good. Wonderful. I want to hate him, but I can't. It's like it doesn't matter.
We'll get to the bottom of this. I promise. Do you know where we can find him?
No, he'd come over to my place. He'd talk, and it all seemed so clear. That's all I can remember. It's all fading.
You better go.
Thank you. I don't know what else to say.
No need to thank us. It's what we do.
Well, I guess this is it.
She all taken care of?
Yeah, I think she'll be all right. At least, I hope so. This makes no sense, Joey.
Hey,
Her death, it was so pointless.
who said there had to be a point?
She didn't even like Ken. Not really.
Haven't you ever been in love?
That's not what I mean. You don't just die of a broken heart. Not literally.
Maybe, maybe not. But whoever this Gavin guy is, he put her up to it. I think we owe our friend Lisa another visit.
Joey, stop with the maybe, maybe not thing. Stop being a romantic for like 5 seconds. Cause this is suspicious as fuck.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
I learned something about Tiffany Walters.
And?
She's dead. Lisa?
Did Gavin kill her? Don't come back until you know for sure.
So yeah, we could have gone see Tiffany, then come back and told her, and she'd be like, oh, go find stuff about Gavin. So we kind of saved ourselves a trip.
I've learned something about Gavin and Tiffany.
You have?
I don't want to say it out here on the street. Can I come in?
Yes.
And that's it. Gavin told her to throw herself at this man, and it destroyed her.
Tiffany. You should have seen her when she walked in here. So lost, trying to find her place in life, drifting from job to job, never finding what she wanted. She was a woman who wouldn't let herself be happy.
Was her aura blocked as well?
Look, she needed to believe that her unhappiness was beyond her control. I gave that to her.
You hear that? She's doing a public service.
Judge me if you want, but she came to me.
And then you sent her to Gavin.
Gavin and I have an arrangement.
Which is?
If I have a client who's determined to be unhappy no matter what, I send them to Gavin.
And then they die?
I don't know that, and neither do you. Just because this one died doesn't mean they all do. I gave you 2 names. Look into the other one, and don't come back until you do.
I'll be back.
I don't like you. Alright, before we go any further, I want to see if we can talk to Durkin.
Hi, it's me again. I don't have
just
anything
Jeremy.
else for you.
Okay, so let's get out of here and start with the next case. Jamie.
Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks. Those are new.
Uh-oh.
There's a keypad on this door.
Oh boy. Okay, let's just stand here randomly and get Joey to come in.
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear. There's a reason why I keep my hands in my pockets. There's less disappointment that way. Looks like a bunch of junk to me. Well, we've learned one thing by coming here. Jamie's a slob. Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads or tails of it. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? Seriously, Epileptic Fish. I have no idea what this thing is. Just a set of drawers. I know what this is. It's a cassette player. I think it replaced the 8-track not too long ago. Those are some fearsome looking shoes.
Yeah, those are pretty tall.
Looks like a bunch of junk to me.
Okay, let's read the obvious note.
It says, remember Waterloo.
Oh.
Looks like textbooks. I'm not talking.
Okay. Exit.
Come here for a minute.
Yeah.
So, you went to school here, huh?
Yeah, scholarship, baby. For all the good it's done me. No school could have prepared me for what I'm doing now.
So,
Yeah, no.
you figure out that code yet?
Oh.
Jamie's dorm is empty, but looks pretty lived in. Whatever happened to her, it was recent. All right.
Sure.
Okay, so let's go back to Rosa. And it didn't get added to our note. Oh. J Park. Oh, Josie! Hi, Rosangela. It's been ages since you came to the gallery. How are you? I just want to let you know that Claude Erden's The Dark Lady still hasn't been sold. I remember you were once interested in it. I can give you a good price if you still want it. There, that was my Josie Park impression. Let's go to web search. Waterloo. Fought in June 1815. Awesome. That's a 4-digit code or a 6-digit code. And let's talk to Joey while we're here.
What is it this time?
It's been years since I was last here on campus. Can't believe it took something like this to bring me back. Any thoughts on Jamie?
Dunno. We don't know a heck of a lot about her yet.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a
Let's-
keypad on this door.
I already forgot it. Because I didn't write it down. Gosh dang it. I can't work a keyboard today. Now let me grab my notepad, which this time is actually in reach. Hurrah! Okay, so that is June 1815.
There's a keypad on this door.
Let's try the year. Yay!
This is really old. It's got a cassette player and everything. Does anyone listen to cassette tapes anymore? It must be something she had as a child. Ouch. Those heels look like they'd hurt. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore. Joey, get in here.
What?
This looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor.
Oh! Elaine Appleton. So that's someone
Random
we can
knickknacks
call?
and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important. Pretty typical for a college kid, I guess.
Alright, now let's go to the obvious. Oh.
A set of drawers. Just some textbooks covering a variety of subjects. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this.
Enter password. Epileptic fish? No. Okay, so we'll try that later. But we currently have, in our notes, Elaine Appleton. I'm just gonna write that down since I can't seem to spell worth crap. Okay, let's get some info. Okay, phone number. Awesome.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
That's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela. Yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh God, I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her, yes. So tragic what happened.
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police. but go ahead.
She seems very easygoing that we're just asking random questions about
What can
Jamie.
you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off, once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change. What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's?
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there.
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
Okay, that disappeared. These two are still around, though.
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
Ah ha 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 ha.
So what is Munray's like?
I wouldn't know. My clubbing days are long gone. I just embarrassed myself.
That's who I'm talking to right now. Is there anything else you could tell me about Jamie?
If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just ask.
Okay. So I'm
I should
gonna
get
hang
going.
up.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
And we will never speak to her again. I think. Okay, so some of this is coming back to me, and I don't want to do too much running around again. So we're going to try something. Well, we definitely need to talk to Durkin, but I want to try some web searches. So first, fudge. What is the name of the girl we're looking into? I can't get the name Tiffany Walters out of my head. Jamie. Okay, so first let's look up Jamie. Hey, I got a whole box of books here that I want to unload. I don't want them anymore. Any takers? That's the only thing. Huh. Okay, Murray's. Murray? Oh, for the love of... Okay, epileptic fish. City Underground, epileptic fish reunion rumor squashed. Lead singer Alistair Howe confirmed today that the former indie electronic group was not, contrary to online sources, getting back together. They still play our stuff in the underground clubs, and that's great, but we've gone our separate ways. Okay, if I'm remembering this correctly, Alistair Starr is important. Sorry, Alistair Starr. Alistair Howe. Or Howie, whatever. I spelled Murray's wrong, didn't I? It's with 2 R's, isn't it? Oh, Munrays. See, this is why I have a problem with spelling all the time. Because I even spelled that wrong in my notes. Rays. I cannot work this thing today. Okay. So, we've got that. Let's see if we can talk to Durkin about this.
Durkin.
Hi, it's me again. I wanted to talk to you about Jamie Graham.
Who?
Jamie, a Columbia student. I was told you were looking into it.
You get around, don't you?
I think Jamie and Jeremy might be connected. Could we talk somewhere?
Why should I do that?
Look, you owe me, and I might be able to help you out again.
You could, huh?
Like you said, I get around.
What the hell? I need a cup of coffee anyway. You know a place in Alphabet City called Cup of Clay?
I've been there.
Right. See you there.
Okay, and that's why Cup of Clay is still on our track sheet. Seriously, what is going on with me and words today? This is why I don't do late Let's Play recordings, cause my sleepiness is starting to kick in. Alice Star, I really hope I did this right. Dang it. Gosh dang it. Okay, but I know that's important for something. It might still be important for this. Give me a second. Okay, I am spelling it correctly. Okay, let's get out of here and talk to Durkin before we check out Munrays.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Oh, it's you. So, what can I do for you?
So, any progress on Jeremy?
Look, you helped us out on the ID, but don't push it. You know about as much as I do.
So why are you looking into Jamie's death? Her teacher said it was natural.
Well, she was right. It looked that way, sure enough.
And?
Her body was found in a dumpster off of Amsterdam. Natural or not, how did the body get in there?
A dumpster? So it was murder.
I didn't say that. It was 3 blocks away from some nightclub. We learned she was a regular, so we went over. She bought it in the upstairs room. Some kind of VIP area. 1 minute, danced in the night away. The next, lights out. Nobody saw how she died, just that she was dead. Anyway, the bouncer saw it and freaked, so he snuck her out and dumped her. Like I said, cut and dry. Case closed.
That is horrible.
How are you sure she wasn't murdered?
We have this thing called a coroner's report.
Right. What did it say?
I don't know the medical term, but some kind of brain vessel burst? It happens. One thing's for sure, it was no murder, just rotten luck.
Ugh. So not only is this, like, absolutely despicable, but I'll be honest, guys, out of all the ways to die, like, aneurysms, blood clots to the brains, just, like, all of these natural causes that we've been seeing from some of these victims scare the crap out of me. The whole dancing 1 minute, lights out the next. It is one of my biggest fears. It absolutely terrifies me. So, coroner's report.
What else did the coroner's report say?
Nothing too important. Why?
I don't know. Could I see it? You do owe me.
I don't know about that, but you certainly do get around. Look, I can't give you the actual report, but I can give you the gist. You might be nuts, but for some reason, I think you're alright.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You owe me now. You got a phone?
Yeah.
When we finish here, I'll send you a message.
Sweet.
This club where Jamie died. It was Munray's, wasn't it?
You get around. Yeah, that was the place.
Has this kind of thing happened at Munray's before?
Who can say? Not my business. I wouldn't be surprised, though.
Has this kind of thing happened at
Who can...
You spoke to Professor Appleton.
The Graham kids, prof? Yeah, why?
No reason, really. Thrown away like trash. That's horrible.
Yeah.
You're surprised? You know what happened up on the High Line. Some people are animals. They choke someone's mother to death for no good reason.
Ooh. Yeah, we know what he's talking about.
Has this kind of thing happened at Munray's before?
Who can say? Not my business.
Thrown away like...
You're some...
You spoke to...
The Graham...
No re... Do you know anyone named Gavin?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
He's kind of a cult leader. I'm not sure what he does yet.
Yet?
Have you heard of him or not?
Nah, sorry.
Has this ever happened on the High Line before?
Not like that, no. The place used to be a dump. They cleaned it up good, but some grime, you can't wash off.
How did Jeremy die? What was the cause of death, I mean?
Small caliber bullet to the back of the head. He never saw it coming.
That's horrible.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
How come Munray's is still open after what they did?
How do you think any club stays open? They offer favors and spread money around to the right people, and the whole thing never happened. It's all hushed up. Nothing in the papers even.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Alright.
Hey,
so
check it out. I got a message from Durkin.
Uh-huh.
We got the coroner's report. Awesome.